In this video, we're gonna focus on scholarship questions, that is SAT questions. All right, we are given a question here. That's question 3. They said 4 square of s is equal to square root of 2 or square root again. So we are having this to be in 2 square roots. Okay, we call this particular square root here nested radical. The word radical means square root. Okay, but when we have multiple square root in a single number, we call it nested radical or nested surd. Please take note. The word nested is this. This is the spelling here. All right. This is called nested radical or nested surd. So let's solve this question here. To solve this question here, I have to reduce everything in its base. But before then, let's first of all solve for this first. Let's simplify this first. Okay. I have this to be 4 raised to the power of s is equal to plus this is square root of 2 all raised to the power of 1 over 2. Please take note. All right, when you have from the law of indices, when you have a raised to the power a square root, expressing this root as a power is the same thing as a raised to the power of 1 over 2. Please don't forget from the law of indices. Okay, so class, from this again, we can also express this again, this particular square root, this one here, as 4 raised to the power of s equal to 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 or raised to the power of 1 over 2. Please take note. So let's multiply here from power law of indices. If you have a raised to the power of m or raised to the power of n is the same as a raised to the power of m n. Please take note. So I'll multiply this power by n. Then I'll multiply this n by m. Please take note. So let's apply the same thing here. I'll multiply this 1 over 2 by this 1 over 2. When you do this, when you do that, we'll have this to be 4 raised to the power of s is equal to 2 raised to the power of 1 over 4. All right. So the next thing to do here, class, is to make everything to be of the same base if we can. So this already in base 2, the lowest base here. So now let's make this 4 to be in base 2. When you do that, we have this to be 2 raised to the power of 2s is equal to 2 raised to the power of 1 over 4. So we have the both sides to be of the same base. So we'll solve the power. So this will cancel this. You cancel them. That is, this base will cancel this base here. I will now solve the powers. This will be 2s is equal to 1 over 4. Divide both sides by 2 to make s the subject. So divide here by 2. Divide here by 2. So I will have this to be s will be equal to 1 over 8. So our answer here is 1 over 8. All you have to do to get more of SAT questions or scholarship questions is to hit the subscribe button. Okay, thank you.